And we're back here just a few minutes before kickoff here, Maria, and it's going to be super exciting to see Mexico, former champions in 2019, but we can look for great play and great running from the number 12, Emilio Sanchez, who's been excellent on the pitch so far. As you look at the lineup for the Bermuda team here, look out for Noah Bortello, the excellent runner out wide. And again, they're going to lead from the front with the captain, Faison Augustus. Look out for him. And again, Naylor's going to control the play for Bermuda.
Really great competition here today. Up next, the team line from Mexico have Eduardo Ochoa, Pablo Praga, Guido Cortez.
And again, look out for Emilio Sanchez, as I was saying earlier, very good work, as well as Sebastian Layton just does lose on the pitch there. And we're going to expect a very exciting game in this bronze medal match.
It's definitely going to be exciting. Both of these teams have performed very, very well throughout this tournament. Mexico coming from a sevens background and watching how they've picked up and adjusted to adding the 15 strategy play.
And again, the referee in the center of the pitch, Richard Staglon. Mexico prepped and ready as we hear the music in the background, just pumping everyone up. And we're underway. Bermuda in the blue strips, kicking off to Mexico in the traditional green as they take it cleanly off the kickoff, but are met soundly by the tackles of the Bermuda team.
Hold.
Mexico driving up quickly there.
Let it come. Hold.
And again, we're going to see loads of structured rugby here by these two teams. They're going to use the big boys to really do the work up there. As you see Santiago Fernandez taking a good couple of yards forward. That's going to be a familiar sight out here today as Hernandez whips it out wide. And great head fake and shift. But again, Faison Augustus, captain, just shepherded him to the floor.
Seeing Mexico use the pods, going through a couple of phases before they fire that out and get their backs to run up for some distance.
And again, the big boys doing what big boys do best, as the big number 2, Torino, gets into
Let
the
it come.
action.
Out blue. Out blue.
Bermuda is keeping that pressure on. You can hear the referee, Richard Staglin, just making sure that everything maintains control. Mexico driving forward
Roll
now.
Blue. Roll blue.
The big unit Ochoa here just takes loads of guys
Leave
to
it
take
blue.
him down.
Leave it blue.
And again, we can see
Advantage.
Bermuda just lying around the breakdown there, just gifting away the penalty. And Mexico will take it quickly through the number 13, Kevin Torres.
Absolutely. We've seen in sevens that Mexico's very good at capitalizing on those quick penalties, and it's paid off for them here.
And again, to be looking to pump it back at Fernandez. He just rifles his way forward. It takes 3 guys to get him down.
Leave it blue. Let it come.
Mexico just short of the 22-meter line. Fernandez in the back of the rock, acting at scrum off. And again, great line speed by Naylor there. Just getting way up in the line there. And again, it's Torres again with the distribution to Hernandez. He shows and goes. He bumps his way through the tackles here. And it's a clean break here. What can you make of it? Finally taken down just shy of the 22-meter line. And again, Torres with good service sends it out to Torino. The referee's not happy there, giving a penalty. High tackle is the call.
Just a little lower. Just a little lower, yeah?
As we hear from the referee, Richard Staglin, just a little bit lower in the contact is what he requires. As you look at the replay there, Torino just taking a bit high. But back to the action again. And again, it's Fernandez taking numbers with him.
Back.
Torino looking to dispatch again. Fernandez shifting out wide. Mexico shows and goes.
Release.
And we see the Bermuda tackler slow to roll away.
Let it come. Let it come. Hey, he's fine. The ball is on the next side. It's on the next side.
And again, Richard Staglin really just speaking his way and really lecturing the players as they go through the game.
The Bermuda player, number 19, he wasn't able to roll away. It wasn't intentional that he was staying there, so the referee just facilitating that play.
And again, Sanchez dispatching tacklers at will here. Back to Fernandez. Fernandez bumps one. He bumps two before the big Garrett Cooper for Bermuda takes him down. Torres looking for the opening.
Advantage.
And again, wrapped up high
everything.
by Bermuda.
High.
And again, second high tackle, Maria, so far in the 22-meter.
Bermuda is going to have to be careful. They have a lot of height on their team. And just because there's high contact and it's unintentional is no reason that it's going to be ignored, because, of course, player welfare is the primary goal of this.
Big bump by Ochoa. He's over the line. First try to Mexico.
Mexico will be happy with that. Early on in the half, just at about the 4-minute mark, they have put the first points on the board.
Eduardo Ochoa, as you look in the replay there, just too powerful there for the Bermuda defense, and he's over the line, easy as you like it. Sean Bremer just wasn't big enough to really stop that big unit.
Absolutely. We watched Mexico move up this pitch through their phases. Very tactical play. It's paid off here, and hopefully it was a pretty good position. I hope this kick goes through for Mexico. It looks like it was just a little bit low. Bermuda will be relieved about that. So 5 points for Mexico. Bermuda is going to be looking to answer back with a try of their own.
And again, early doors in this game, just 5 minutes going as we look at the clip of Sanchez there, sporting this huge black eye. You can see how much effort he has put into the tournament this week.
Those are the trophies. Trophies after the game.
Naylor to get us back over. Nice high kickoff. And good work to be gathered there by Mexico. And again, solid physical contact by these both teams. Probably, Maria, lots of work would have gone into preparation for this tournament.
Absolutely. The Mexican team spent 2 weeks in training camps preparing for this. We've got the number 11 coming up the side there.
And again, Saul Cabajal plays way bigger. He fights way out of his weight class, Maria. He really has a heart of gold.
He absolutely does. Number 5 now. Oh, bashing it forward. Great mix of skills here on this team.
And again, back out to the captain. He throws it down before releasing number 7 down the flank. He steps inside. Great cover tackle by Bermuda.
Roll blue. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let it come. That's fine. Stay. That's fine.
And again, slow distribution, just slowing the momentum down for the teams. Bermuda just a bit slow to roll away from the breakdowns. And again, Mexico tried to shoot it out wide for the overlap out wide. Can they do it to the fullback? 2-on-1. Wrestled to the ground. Finally, just short of the 5-meter line. And again, Mexico number 10, Pablo Praga, just directs the troops there. Mexico just playing slow and patient. Pushing their way. The tackle again. Bermuda just a bit lazy in rolling away as Fernandez takes it up. Slightly slipped out his hand there. And again, that error just gives Bermuda the opportunity to clear their lines.
It really did, Kelson. You're seeing that the Mexico team is working really well together. They've worked on these set pieces. It's paying off. Bermuda is just waiting for an opportunity, though.
And again, very good scrummaging teams. These is Mexico and Bermuda.
Seconds.
They're doing great work here. Big units are the Bermuda boys.
Coach. 5. Set. Steady.
And the balls he won against the head. And it's Praga going for the line. Met by Augustus. Stopping in short as number 8 trying to pick and go from the base of the rock. Just a meter short. Over the line, Mexico. Try number 2. And the Mexican number 1 there, Sebastian Leighton. We spoke about him earlier as we see the pick and go from the number 10 Praga. And again, Mexico slowing it down. Bermuda doesn't seem to be aware of what was happening. And the big Leighton at the back. Just picked and go, easy as you like it. 10 points, the great is Mexico now over Bermuda.
You're going to see Mexico really wanting to make this kick. It's been a topic in this tournament. The kicks have made a huge difference here, and Bermuda has a very strong kicker on their team.
And it's Guido Cortel to add the extra 2 points. The wind has gone down. He has the slightly off the post there, just a little more purchase on the kick was needed. But the score remains 10 points to 0. Mexico over Bermuda, and just 8 minutes gone so far in the first half.
Mexico looking to extend their lead early here so they can be a little bit more comfortable playing this match. They're really working on their team plays, as we said before. It's one of the things that their coaches were working on in the training camps that they did. Just being able to shift. They had competition, sevens competition, 3 weeks before this tournament. And so they've really made a quick adjustment into the 15 format of the game.
And again, Pommy Naylor to take us back into the bay. Nice high kick. Mexico couldn't seem to handle it. Advantage playing to Bermuda. And again, such an excellent high kick when windy conditions spells loads of trouble for defending teams.
Every game.
It's great news for Bermuda though, and they're going to want to take advantage of this and get a little deeper, closer to that try line. They definitely want to even up this score as soon as possible and prevent Mexico from extending their lead.
Interestingly enough, Maria, as we see Bermuda just on Mexico's 22-meter line. And again, nice solid scrum is needed for the platform to release the captain facing Augustus out wide. Pick and go by the number 8 there. Finally clipped at the ankles. Mexico do well to pick it. And again, Sanchez is everywhere. He's like salt out here today. Advantage played by the referee, the ball knocked on.
Step back to the penalty.
But the referee's going to bring it back, something he was unhappy with. High tackle is a call. And again, safety and player welfare is premier. It's tantamount in this format of the game.
Seeing one of the signatures of this referee is definitely facilitating the flow of the game. You can hear him communicating with the athletes, letting them know if there's the potential for any sort of infringement, so they have the opportunity to correct themselves. It's definitely keeping it as a fast-paced game, playing the advantage, but of course, if there is no advantage, to bring it back to the infringement. And here we have a scrum to Mexico.
And again, Sanchez for Mexico is going to boot it out just to relieve a bit of pressure.
Set. Steady.
Torres with a put in the scrum. Nice solid setup here. Mexico decide to run it out. And again, they try to shoot it wide into the space. Step and goes, but again, neatly tackled by the number 20, Remy Cooper. Again, Sanchez with his hands on the ball again. Stop and go by the 15. Excellent work there. He tries excellently to keep it in play, but the ball just bundled into touch there. And again, the sideline is an extra player that the players need to be wary for.
Go from here!
Bermuda, one of the unions that does excellent work in their schools and their youth development. They have children playing rugby as young as 6 years old in their mini rugby program. They also have beyond rugby for middle school and high school, and many of these athletes are a product of those programs.
And again, short line break by Bermuda there, just beating the Russian defense, but great cover tackle by Mexico as a big number 8, Alex Borley, just dances his way past one defender. And again, excellent phase play by Bermuda, just being patient, taking inches and yards. Naylor dinks it over the top, not handled by Torres well, finally scooped up by Mexico. The referee signals knock on there, and very unfortunate there by the fullback. But again, excellent option by Naylor, chipping over the top, putting some pressure on the defender. And now Bermuda scrum about 10 meters off. As you look at the replay there, Naylor looking up, chipping it behind the bigger boys, and Torres really can get it together.
Coach. Bye.
Nice deep attacking line for Bermuda. They're set and ready. Solid scrum.
Stop. Play.
And again, quick wits by Mexico, pinching the ball. But illegally, the referee says.
No.
And the referee, this would be an ideal opportunity for Naylor to put 3 points over the sticks, but they choose to tap and go by the big Cooper. And again, wrap by the legs, excellent technique. For those of you cheering at home, that's how you tackle.
Let it come.
Excellent defense from Mexico. Bermuda looking to capitalize on this. Little chip there.
Not guarded very well. Interesting decision to just grab the ball in all that traffic, but in the end it worked in their favor as Mexico just tapped it forward and just give them another opportunity to run back at them.
Bermuda continuing to approach the try line. You can feel the energy. They are so hungry to get their first try of this match. Mexico defending very well.
And again, excellent man management by the referee there, just telling the player, we'll speak about it after, let's get the game going. And that's what we would like to see by our officials.
Five. Set. Steady. Let's have it again.
As that scrum is reset there, we know that the nations are watching on the Sportsmax feed from home. Some of the clubs in Bermuda that have contributed to these athletes and they've played for are Mariners, Teachers, Barbarians, Sherborne. So we know that you're watching from home. These athletes are appreciating your support.
Set.
Nice and low, boys.
And again, these two teams have scrummaged well today. Naylor with the ball. Dancing feet of Naylor. Pops it out to the big number 20. That's Remy Cooper. And again, the tackler not releasing. And it's Sanchez on the ball again. Not held. The referee says no. The tackle was made. But no advantage was given. And again, Sanchez does very well to just pick at those breakdowns. Very quick on his feet. Low hard kick, and it goes off in the touch here. And again, it's very difficult to kick in such windy conditions, but these gentlemen today have done an excellent job of just battling the conditions well. And again, for you, those of you watching here at the UE Mona Bowl, Jamaica is a third place playoff in the Iran Men's U-19 Tournament 2022. It's Mexico leading 10 points to 0 over Bermuda. Mexico find it super difficult to clear the tall figure jumping at number 2 for Bermuda.
Bermuda definitely utilizing their height there and getting this ball.
And it's Cooper just busting through, taking a lot of attention from this Mexico team, but they have turned it over. And again, turning defense into attack, trying to push it out wide there. And it's a diminutive Carvajal trying to get around the outside. And again, he's so athletic, so energetic, this young man there, really boxing out his weight class, and he has no problem with it.
Seeing as they set up for another scrum here. Really exciting. A lot of turnovers happening in the game. Just a testament to the skill sets of both of the teams.
5. Set.
Oh, dangerous collapse there. The referee's going to reset that there. Going to have a look at the position of the props there, making sure hips are squared, driving straight into the scrum. As you see the big boys just knocking the boots.
Yeah, we've seen in the various scrums throughout this tournament, you know, the height difference and size differences of the teams, and especially in that front row, it takes a little while to adjust and find the correct positioning for the scrum.
5. Set.
And again, excellent conditions for running here. I will see the big number 8 there, Finn Watson, just distributed. Show and go again, just spinning out the tackles. Bermuda doing well to recycle. Back to Cooper. Cooper steps in, easily taken down, and Watson plays scrum after Naylor. Naylor tries to get out wide to the captain Augustus. Ball hits the floor, but again, the captain for Bermuda just does valiant effort there of getting it going forward. The scrum pushes again to the big number 5, Celius Young. He's driven back strongly.
Let it come. Let it come.
Again to the number 8. He's very difficult, very lanky, number 8.
Bermuda is staying very focused there. Mexico is putting a lot of pressure on the defense, but it is not shaking Bermuda, who's now getting it out to the wing.
That's knocked in the tackle. So just a knock one, right? Knocked in the tackle.
And again, clear instructions by the referee, let them know it was knocked in the tackle. Sometimes players try to argue their point as though they're refereeing the game. And if you listen to famous Nigel Owens, it's not soccer, it's rugby. And so you need to listen to the ref.
There's no arguing with the referee. You can never win that one. Here they are resetting for the scrum again.
Touch. 5.
And again, Bermuda will be dangerous if they get their number 11, Bartholo, into the contest. He was excellent yesterday, fearless running by him, and he's not in this contest right now. Again, infringement at the scrum. Mexico take it quickly. Try to get to Ochoa. He's a handful.
Let it come, let it come.
Taken by the bootlaces. Mexico pick and go through the back.
Release him.
Bermuda just slow to get back in defense. And Fernandez plays distributor this time. Trying to push it to the wings. And again, Bermuda slow to roll from the breakdown. And again, the referee just signaling roll away tackler. And again, penalty. Mexico takes it quickly.
That's fine, he stand, that's fine, play.
Just moving just shy of the 22-meter line. The scrum half is slow to get in. Back to Ochoa. Ochoa skips one. Finally, they take him down. That's Watson in number 8. And again, Carvajal, the winger, just gets it at first receiver. Almost taken by Naylor there. And it's just a penalty. The referee says for offside. Sanchez tried to take it quickly. And again, Mexico should look at the option of kicking for post. Sanchez have an excellent boot. As you can see the flags, the wind has died down.
Quick explanation there. In addition to the experience that they're having in this competition, World Rugby has a passport program for courses. We're really seeing an improvement with the athletes when they've done these courses and have an understanding of the laws of the game.
Let it release.
And it's a big bus movement of Ochoa that he's already hard to take down. Down to the captain, Sanchez. Sanchez pushes off one. Finally taken down just inside the 22. Again, big looping ball to the hooker, Torino. Torino skips out the tackle there, finally breaking down. Tap and go by Leighton. Leighton sharp behind the breakdowns.
Release Blue.
Cooper
Release
finally
Blue.
pulls him down. Fernandez in the back looking for a pick and go. Fernandez gets in there, just held up short. Can he get the ball to flow?
Held up.
The referee signals held up.
Held up.
There, and again, good work of stopping, just getting some sort of limb or under the ball just to prevent him from dotting it down over the whitewash.
Great defensive work from Bermuda, able to use their strength to hold up the ball.
And again, a player just getting a bit of attention there. And again, Mexico is doing excellent work to the captain, Sanchez, who has been all around the world, England, Canada, all playing his trade, so we can see that experience passing up here into this tournament, Maria.
Absolutely, we've been seeing that from a number of the teams and in the discussions. Oh, we've got the replay here where the try was held up.
Again, from our angle, it seems that the ball was maybe short there, but loads of bodies around. A little indecisive if he called for the TMO.
Goal line drop out. A goal line drop out.
Bermuda tried to set up for this goal line dropout. And again, new rules being introduced into the sport where it will take a time for all the players and teams to really get used to these new settings.
Absolutely, Carlson. I'm glad you mentioned that because there's continuous review of the laws in rugby, especially with consideration for player welfare. And so these athletes and their technical teams need to make sure they're updated on the most recent laws.
And Carvajal is released here, dispatching one, even though he's about 50 points lighter.
Lift it.
Bermuda turning over the ball there, and again they get to take a deep breath here as Naylor will look to relieve his lines. 24 minutes going in this match. Bermuda trailed by 2 unconverted tries. And again, if you're anywhere in Jamaica, find your way down to Huey Mona Bowl. Admission is free to see some international under-19 action.
We are seeing the stands filling up. Bermuda getting some of that pressure off. Naylor has an excellent kick. It's very reliable. They're going to feel much more comfortable that they've moved out of that danger zone. They're definitely going to want to get some points on the board.
And again, turned over on the line out there. Carvajal puts it out to Praga, into the hands of the captain. And again, looking for the wingers out right there. One to beat. Nice shimmy, finally taken down.
Leave it, hold.
Sanchez acts as distributor, picks and goes from the back of the scrum. He takes 3 to take him down. Praga shooks up.
Hold, boys.
And Torres takes over the distribution duties. The number 6 for Mexico there, Suro, just pushes away through.
Hold.
Torres again pushes out to Fernandez. Fernando dispatches one before falling to the floor. And again, Mexico on the 5-meter line. Being driven back by Cooper and associates.
That's right. You're fine.
And now Mexico try to pick and go from the back of this rock here.
Release it.
Looking for the numbers. Packing the short side is Mexico. Pablo Falcon here driving, taking the little inches as he's finally released onto the floor. Mexico getting the hard yards at the moment. Torres looking to send it out wide. There to the number 4, Aguirre.
Leave it.
And again we see slow build up here, changing his mind. Defense seems to be passive here.
Let it come.
Not pressing hard, being very patient. The show and go at the base, just 1 meter short. And it's Leighton at the back, looking to dig it out. Fernandez looking like the recipient of this pass if he can. The big Ochoa is here lined up waiting, as well as the captain, Sanchez. He steps 1, needs support. He offloaded off the floor to number 8 here. Just short it. Can he get that half a meter off? And again by himself, Fernandez reaches out, knocks it on. And again, desperate defense by Bermuda.
Incredible defense. Bermuda's to be commended on their discipline. They have been defending that try line. Mexico keeping the pressure on, but Bermuda is keeping their heads about them. They're not drawing any penalties, and they're making sure to keep themselves in the best position that they can, despite having been on their try line.
And again, patient build-up by Mexico, but they were met by evenly patient defense. And again, scrum down to Bermuda, just on the 5-meter line.
Huge difference that we're seeing from the opening of this tournament until what we're seeing right now. A lot calmer, even in that high energy zone, right in that 5-meter line.
Excellent cloud cover here, just giving the boys a bit of shade. Just take the heat down slightly, because we're up in the commentary booth here, sweltering in this 30+ degree weather.
Hold!
Naylor pops it up, but well taken here by Cortel. Cortel dancing feet from Cortel, eludes Augustus, but finally grabbed by the ankles. Praga distributes out to the number 6, Suro. Suro gets 2-3 meters. Torres out to Praga to Sanchez. A little bit of confusion there, but taken down by his opposite number. And it's all Mexico possession so far as Fernandez tries to dance around the big number 6 for Bermuda.
Let it come, Blue.
That's Alex Worley. He gets him down easily. And again, Bermuda not rolling from the tackle. Mexico tap and take it quick by Torres. Out to the captain. He steps back inside, beats one.
Advantage is over.
Advantage over. Just 5 meters short.
Release, Blue.
Blue needs to roll away.
Blue, let it come.
Mexico setting up on the near side. Looking to send it out. Head fake. And driving the legs just 5 meters short now. Again, Torres tries to show and go. Reaches for the line. Can he make it?
On your first attempt.
He knocks it on. He knocks it on just on the line. Just waving his hand in disapproval. He thought he had it. As you look at the replay there, ducking under the big man, leaning over. The referee in premier position. As you look at this second angle, the referee's there just short and no disputing that he just popped it short.
10.
Referees just indicated
Crouch.
time there.
5. Set.
Just about 5 more minutes in this match, and we can say Mexico has set up shop in this half of the field as Naylor clear his line, but straight down the middle, taken well by the fullback. That's David Lopez. He's finally taken down on the 22-meter line.
Balls out. Balls out.
Mexico is really good at using their speed and moving.
An excellent tap over the head by Sanchez to Carvajal.
Never had it. You never had it.
And the ball illegally taken on the outside there by the number 19, Sean Bremer. And again, Mexico can really just send all their mail here because they have been here all day long.
If Mexico can capitalize on their speed and get behind this defensive Bermuda line, as soon as Bermuda is in this formation, they are so impressive. It's like a wall. It is almost impossible to get through it. Mexico is definitely going to be looking for some strategies to open up a hole they can get through, and Bermuda is definitely going to be putting the pressure on trying to get out of this zone.
Sanchez opting to kick the penalty as you watch a strong wind moving from the left to the right of your screen. Just about 25 meters out. Nice clean strike at 3 points added to the total, pushing the score 13-0 in favor of Mexico with about 4 minutes left to the half.
Here we have the kick again.
And again, excellent playing by this Mexican captain. He's really leading from the front.
Kicking, one of the skills that shows how much extra time is put in by these athletes. Individual skills that they develop, diligently putting in the work.
And again, Bermuda is not out. There's still loads of time in this game here. Only 2 converted tries behind. And again, the wind makes it super difficult to catch the kickoff. These high kickers from Naylor has been excellent so far in terms of his kicks, spot on.
When you can count on that type of consistency, it really gives you an advantage in setting up your plays, especially when you want to use kicks to create that distance, move you in the direction you need to go on the pitch.
And again, quiet game for the Bermuda brothers of Augustus's in Faison and Devon, right wing and center.
5.
Bermuda hasn't been able to move the ball out to the wings. They've been trapped in the Mexican game plan. As you see the number 8, Watson, just trying to get out from the back of the scrum. Bermuda finally gets some play as Naylor tries to whip it wide. Dummy looking for the play, loops it over to the center, finally out to the captain Augustus. He has 3 men to deal with. And again, the player offside in the tackle. Bermuda would like to play it quickly. And again, just speaking of Augustus, and he had a very quiet game so far. The big number 15 just needs to get himself more involved in the game. Quick tap to Watson. He moves across the pitch there, takes it 10 meters up. Again, shoots the ball out wide. Ugly work. Looking to free Barthelo out wide. He doesn't get it from the big forward.
Let it come, let it come.
But Mexico's defending well against Bermuda here. Just pushing them back a yard or 2.
Road green, out green.
And again, you hear the wind picking up violently as they try to attack the short side. Finally, Barthelo gets some ball, spins around one defender before hitting the floor. And again, patient work here. And met by solid defense. Picking him up. And again, the referee says dangerous work there trying to lift it up. And again, when you lift players up, you have to safely place them back to the floor. And now Bermuda get the opportunity to tap. They're going to give it to Watson again. No, they dummy to Naylor. Naylor tried to swing it out wide. Got their codes mixed up there. Finally picked up there by Ryan Daniel. He's firmly met with tackles as the scrum half tried to shoot it out on the short side.
Release, Green! Release! That's fine, Cliff. Release, out!
Pushing his way forward. Bermuda doing hard yards at the moment. Naylor shoots it out wide. And again, Bermuda doesn't seem to have the combination to pick this Mexican lock here, and the referee calls it halftime.
Carlson, that was an intense first half to this match. See that Mexico has maintained their lead. They kept that pressure on. Bermuda definitely going to have a little chat about their strategy and how they can get their heads in this game and some points on the board coming in the second half.
And again, at the halftime whistle, Bermuda are trailing Mexico 13 points to 0. We'll be back after the break. And we're back here at halftime. Mexico leads 13 points to 0 over Bermuda as we look at the first half highlights. And again, Naylor to take it off. Nice high kickoff here to start the half. And again, Mexico will knock on the door early to the big Ochoa, who just bumped all bodies around him and led from the front. First try for Mexico. And again, we see he just dispatching these players and all the way he likes in the more. And then in the second play of the game here, we see the number 10 just picking and going at the back of the scrum there. And again, good work by the Mexico pack to keep testing this Bermuda defense. Finally just picking and going is the Mexican forward there. Just seeing that the Bermuda team weren't ready and just went straight low at the ankles. And again, excellent play by the captain Sanchez to release Carvajal, the speedy number 11. And he really was antsy all over as you see the captain popping over 3 points, and Mexico lead 13-0 at the halftime break. We now go down for some interviews of the first half.
Coach, 10-0 the score at halftime. A little bit of work to do. What do you think about the boys so far?
Yeah, it's actually a little bit more work to do. It's 13-0.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I think Mexico have done a very good job of keeping hold of the ball, and we've struggled to get it off them, quite frankly. Our defence is a little bit passive. We're not going to meet them, so that's something we're going to work. I'll have a word with them right now, and we'll try to fix it. But credit to Mexico the way they're playing. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I heard you telling the boys to keep their heads up. Will that be the message going into halftime?
Yeah, I think the boys will feel that they're still in the game. I mean, we've got some flyers out wide. We get it in their hands. It's just a matter of getting the ball. So we've got to fix our defence a bit. I mean, the defensive stands that we put in there, and they came away only with 3 points, was pretty impressive. But first 10 minutes we didn't touch the ball, and they scored on us, and that's the difference really at the moment. So we'll come back stronger hopefully.
Your team has a bit of a stronghold on this game. Are you happy with this lead that you have so far?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very confident about what we're doing. I know what exactly we're doing, how the game is set up. I know we have to keep the ball all the time in defense and attack. Be very aggressive in the attack. They're very fast, so we have to close their spaces and don't leave them go forward.
Well, Bermuda would obviously change their defensive tactics going into the second half. Do you think you would need to make any adjustments to how you're playing your attacking game?
No, I think we're kind of having the same system in defense. Our defense is functioning very well. Of course, we're adjusting it by the changes maybe Bahamas will do. But we're getting in the game. We're getting strong.
We're back for second half action here at the UE Mona Bowl, Jamaica for the Rand Men's U-19 Tournament 2022. Mexico lead 13-0 over Bermuda. I'm Kelton Figueroa, and with me is former national player Maria Thomas.
Incredible first half, very intense game. Seeing Mexico keeping the pressure on Bermuda, but Bermuda's defense has been so composed.
And again, Bermuda may have sent a spy to the Mexico camp to find the keys for that lock, because their hands seem to break into it at the moment. Referee Richard Staglon to set us back off again. And Bermuda really need to change the plan up as they aren't able to get the ball into the hands of Noah Bartolo and facing Augustus enough for them to really make an impact on this game.
Absolutely, we heard from Bermuda's coach. They are still in this game. Look for some of the strategies they're going to employ to get those points on the board.
And again, Mexico in their familiar green strips, kicking off the start in the second half. Bermuda in the blue. We're going to see what these boys can do for us. Sanchez, excellent high kickoff. Solid, confident call there by the number 8, Watson. And again, the big boys do what big boys do, just bash it up. Very excellent carry. Naylor shoots it out wide. Can they release the speedy wingers? And again, it's Cooper taken down by the ankles. Sangster finally arrives. Bermuda shifted back the next way. And again, Mexico defense just stands the test of time. Just a copy or carbon copy of the first half. A big run here by number 8 Watson. Wasn't held in the tackle. The referee said he was. And again, Mexico doing what they can to stop the lanky number 8. Mexico proper in the driving seat, just taking their time. Gonna take some yards and just slow down the clock. The wind just keeping it back, snatched by Augustus. He runs it back to the center. Cortez missing the tackle. And again, the defense just stops them short. But again, the referee says tackle not rolling away. Naylor wants to take it quickly. He does. Back to the lanky number 8, and he always gets purchased when he goes up.
Bermuda looking to find their speed out on the wing, and they found speed, kicked the ball. It's collected by Mexico though, it didn't go out.
And again, hefty kick out the 22. And again, the Mexican big boys, Ochoa, doing what they do best. But Bermuda up to the task as Torres sneaks around the outside to the captain Sanchez. He's taken down neatly. Mexico gonna slow it down and do what they love to do best. Just slowing it down to take away from the impact of the quicker Bermuda players. Finally taken down on the 22. Sorry, the half line. Excellent pickup there. Way down by the bootlaces.
Get back.
Referee says play on. And you see great work by both teams at the tackle. Mexico tried to put it back up by the number 6, Suro. Suro's finally wrestled to the ground, and Bermuda player on the wrong side there, not rolling away. Quick tap by Torres, not back 10, and again too far in front of Cortez. He can snatch it. Advantage being played. Not back 10 is the call.
Seeing Mexico creeping back up. Bermuda communicating down the line. They're spreading again, making sure that their defense is prepared.
Torres shows and goes. Sent out to Praga. Praga kicks it to the corner. An excellent touch finder there. 2 meters off the line, and again great vision by the number 10, looking up, seeing all the real estate behind. And now loads of pressure on this line out, and again they're gonna go to their lanky number 8 Watson to secure this set piece. strong winds here at the Mona Bowl, and I guess it's called the bowl for the mountain that surround us in the background are causing the winds to be swirling in all directions.
Definitely impacting the lineouts here. It's going to be a scrum. Again, Mexico right close to that try line again. They're going to look to continue to dominate.
And again, in these conditions, very hard for Bermuda to clear their lines. As we said, Naylor stepping back for the kick. The referee doesn't like the movement in the scrum. He's going to reset it. And again, safety in the underage version of the sport, trying to make sure all the players in the scrum are well taken care of. 5 minutes into the first half, the score remains the same, and the same thing like the first half as well. Mexico again just putting a mailbox in this 22-meter area for a change of address.
That's right, Mexico just seems to live right outside of Bermuda's try line.
And a pick and go by the number 8, just shy of the line. Bermuda defending stoutly. And again, it's Fernandez taking the inches when he can get it. Braga shoots it out wide. Torres shows and goes. Sanchez, quick hands. The referee isn't happy. And again, a red card is shown here for the Bermuda player. We wait for the replay to see what happened. A dangerous tackle there, just tipping him after the ball was played.
Hips cannot be above the shoulders at any point in a tackle.
Again, Bermuda just digging a deeper hole for them. Now they'll be one man short as Sanchez opts for the 3 points. And again, discipline creeps in there. Bit of frustration there by the young man, not getting his way and just taking out his frustration on the player. Sanchez drills the 3 points. Mexico move up to 16 points to 0 over Bermuda. Continue tightening their grip on this game here.
Seeing the stands filling up, fans are arriving. Everyone is excited for the upcoming final, but there are definitely fans here for the game being played now. Mexico and Bermuda. Seeing different strategies being implemented, a lot of strength that have been building not only in their training camps in preparation for this tournament, but also throughout the tournament. We're seeing marked progress for all of these teams.
And again, the referee just stops the clock for a minute there just to fix some technology there. And again, this latest technology means that you, the fans, can hear what the referee is saying. So to keep up with the game and all the calls are being made, gives the boys a much needed water break here. The sweltering weather, 30 degrees plus for those not used to the Caribbean climate, It
is very warm, and as we mentioned before, they're playing 35-minute halves for these final games. Previously in the tournament, they had 20-minute halves. They had 2 games a day, so that meant that they could complete their playing time without exceeding that which has been deemed safe from player welfare.
And again, we just take this time also to thank all the people behind the scenes that makes these tournaments work. All the RAN officials, all the medics, everyone that works behind to make smooth progress of these tournaments. The unsung heroes.
That's right, Kelson. It's so great to have SportsMax broadcasting this so that you can see this live from your homes wherever you are. We know if you're in Kingston, we'll see you soon if you're not already here. Looks like we're just about ready to resume.
And again, everything's all sorted out. The The referee is properly outfitted, and we are back to action.
Come on, Blues!
And again, we haven't seen the ball in the speedy number 11 hands enough, Noah Bartholo, and he can make the difference if he gets some extra touches on the ball. The referee restarts the time. Flatter kick by Naylor, just competing. The number 7 excellent catch is Gutierrez. But Bermuda has not been rolling away from the tackles so far in this game.
Again, you have to be very quick to clear after a tackle is made. The tackler must roll away, and the tackle's individual must present the ball.
Not a good kick by Torres. He tries to make amends, chasing it very quickly. And the Bermuda scrum half just clears his lines. Picked up by Sanchez at the back. Making light work of the defense there. And again, Gutierrez back into the contact. But Cortez does excellent work to secure the scrum. The big boys get back into their business, and it's Fernandez taking it forward. And again, the combination of Fernandez and Ochoa has been doing the talisman work for Mexico.
That's fine, play. Hold.
Praga gets the ball. Dummy by the fullback there. Going up the line. Steps 1, steps 2. Finally taken down. Bermuda on the counter ruck. Losing their feet. And Mexico take it quickly through Torres. Running it into the 22.
Roll now, Blue. Penalty. Break. No.
Mexico again, so they're putting on the pressure, and they're being rewarded for it.
Listen. Stop. Go down. Captain.
The referee's unhappy with the amount of penalties being taken so far, and he's going to have a word with Mr. Augustus to let him know we need to up the discipline in this game.
We saw how the discipline from Bermuda is a huge asset in the first half, especially in their defense. They're going to want to be able to continue that discipline throughout, because if Mexico continues to get penalties that they can take advantage of, it's going to affect the scoreline.
Yeah, okay. All right.
And again, the referee just telling the players that, hey, keep doing that, and you'll find a shortcut to the sidelines for a yellow card.
It still doesn't matter. You have to roll. The tackle, you have to roll.
The referee being very clear, roll away at the tackles because they're slowing down the game. Mexico having a commanding 16-0 lead over Bermuda. Bermuda a man short. So it's going to make it an uphill task to get back on the board.
Stand. Do not engage until. Okay? Let's go. Seconds again. Let's
the referee's just letting the players know I am in charge, and this is how we're going to get it done for safety.
You see Mexico, the fans there waving.
Set. Fine.
Mexico putting in the ball from this scrum.
Hold.
And again, shooting out wide there is Carvajal, joined the line outside. Cortez steps 1, looks for the pass back inside. Finally goes to the scrum half, Lopez. He dispatches one of the Bermuda tacklers.
Leave it out.
And again, it's the captain Sanchez with the ball, attacking hard to the gaps.
Mexico is looking for holes in this Bermuda wall.
And it's Ochoa just bumping off the player. And again, looking for the ball out wide. Praga fumbles it. Bermuda meet at the brick. And the referee doesn't like the height of the tackle. And again, all is going wrong for Bermuda as Mexico chooses to go for the post, tries to tick the scoreboard along. And again, excellent thinking to really just add the pressure on the 14-man Bermuda team. As you look back at the replay there.
Richard. Nice to meet you. Right.
Introductions being made during the game here. just making it more intimate, the interaction with the players and the ref.
And see that rugby camaraderie, it's not just for the players, it's for everyone involved, getting to know your referees.
Sanchez looking to add 3 more points to the boot. And discipline has really been the factor for this Bermudan outfit. Clean strike, 3 more points to the board for Mexico, and they just rumble along, 19 points to 0 over Bermuda.
There's the replay, plenty of distance on that. In case you didn't know, we are at the U-19 Bowl.
Admission is free. Just come on down, family and friends, for international rugby action. 13 minutes gone so far in this encounter. And again, Neil and the boys really need to pull it together. Nice high kickoff. Mexico take it well.
Great chase from Bermuda. If they can get there a little sooner, they can collect that ball.
And again, great tackling by both teams. Mexico just outside that 22-meter line. And they'll be looking for big yards by the forwards as we see the number 6 Suro getting some distance. Finally been taken down. The Mexican backs waiting for it out wide. Big boot, no one in the corner. Great work as he Carvajal on this, trying his best, but again, it's great work, great territorial kick.
90 green. Blue, sorry.
And Maria, we can see Mexico really dominating the game there. Really looking up and realizing no one's at the back, and really just put an excellent kick on for the wingers to attempt to catch it back. And again, Bermuda just slow off the mark in this second half. We really need to get themselves, as we see the coach really going to make some changes to really set and spark these boys back.
Absolutely, Carlson. Mexico will be feeling more comfortable now, maybe able to execute a few more plays, try different things. However, remember, these are longer halves that we're playing, 35 minutes a half. And so the game is a little bit longer, and Bermuda is not out of it yet.
Change for Bermuda as Jackie Spoonstra comes on the outside. And again, as you watch the AR's flag, it's violently flowing in the wind there. It just shows you how windy it is here and how difficult the conditions are for these boys to play in.
Mexico with the throw-in.
Let's have it. Go on, free, left and early. Back set.
And again, Bermuda pinged for lifting too early in the line out. Free kick to Mexico. And again, the captain comes up to give instructions. Mexico set up for one of their changes. Number 20. Maravez coming on. The number 20.
1-5.
And again, very sunny weather here in Jamaica. Normally we had a big shower of rain in the second half of the day, but good conditions for running as Fernandez is taken down by Cooper. And again, the combination of Fernandez and Ochoa just causing all sorts of misery for Bermuda. Praga look for it out wide. Scrappy ball there, but taken up nicely by the captain Sanchez. Looking to release Cortez out wide. Finally take down inside the 22. And it's Carvajal again, the small man taken down by a guy probably a meter higher than him.
Great work by Mexico here. Mexico getting the advantage again. Great line work that led up to this. they're playing as a team and then having some individual standouts. The number 14 and the number 12, both of them able to take the ball very quickly.
We're not set. We're going to take a scrum.
Mexico opting for the scrum here.
Mexico is going to try to take advantage of their one-man advantage. One man will have the overlap as Bermuda are down to 14 men currently.
On the line, on the line.
And Sanchez are going to try to suck in as much players as he can with the deceptive running to release the winger out wide.
Fine. Set. Steady, steady.
Booty, don't be too tight.
Hold.
Get out, Booty.
Torres sends a high ball out, but Mexico still keep possession.
Bermuda looking to get out to the wing and cover there. We know they're a player short.
And again, big bumping work there by Mexico. But the referee has blown the whistle for yet another time. And he's going to have another word with the captain. And again, Maria, these are not the places on the pitch where you give away these kind of infringements.
These are the danger zones, and you can see this is where things get a little bit tricky if you don't maintain that discipline. You need to have a great game plan. Of course, we always think offensively and what the play is going to be, but defensive game plan is very important. Knowing how you're going to cover your try line, especially in the situation where Bermuda has right now. They have one player less on the field, so they need to make sure that they have that extra space covered.
Bump and turn and try Sanchez. Mexico take the lead even further ahead. 24 points to nil as you see the captain tap and goes. Bermuda never leaving the line and was easy as you like it. Spin to the left and try Mexico.
He found that space. Bermuda was there covering, however, there was that little extra bit of space that Mexico was able to find. You saw that little spin and touchdown of the ball. Another opportunity conversion kick here. This will give them an additional 2 points if it is successful, and if it follows the pattern we've been seeing so far, it will be.
And again, needing a bit of assistance with the kicking tee here. It's super windy as you look at the flags in the background. And again, Sanchez can do no wrong for this team today and throughout this tournament. Excellent strike, adds 2 more points to the tally, pushing the score up to 26 points to nil. Sanchez, an excellent striker of the ball. And again, just pushing Bermuda further into misery. And you see Mexico make some changes. The number 18 comes on the pitch, Christian Campos.
Great opportunity there. Every time we see those kicks, we see the Umona Bowl for sporting excellence. And that is what we are seeing here today.
And Bermuda recovered their kickoff. Taking it quickly. And again, just not really getting a good handle on the ball there. Sometimes it's not your day, and today just doesn't supposed to be Bermuda's.
Bermuda coming in to set up for the scrum. Seeing some communication in the line.
Again, also on for Mexico, Daniel Rosales, number 17.
Seconds.
And again, 21 minutes gone in the match so far. Mexico ahead 26 points to nil.
Steady, steady. Stand. If you push before it comes, you can make it a line, right?
And again, the referee's just saying, wait on my instructions. Stay square, wait on his instructions to engage.
You can hear the cadence as the referee calls. This is exactly what the players need to follow.
5. Set. Steady.
Again, under 19, they cannot drive a scrum more than a meter. That's where you hear the referee with the hold.
And again, professional foul there, just tackling the player in the offside position as the referee just stops the time. And I think it's about that time to take the bus to the bin. Patience shown by this referee here. And again, this could be the 30th penalty of the game given away by Bermuda, as we see a change from Mexico. Number 23, Dominic Ryan, coming onto the pitch.
Keep the chatter down. Keep the chatter down. Okay? Keep the chatter down. All right, no, keep it down. All right? Penalty.
And again, Sanchez looking to get some distance forward, just sliced off the outside of the boot. And again, in a rugby match, all eyes need to be focused on the game, as unaware spectators and workmen could get a bump on the head.
See Mexico bring the ball now. Another line out.
And again, Sebastian Layton just doing dirty work all day. And again, you can't count him out. He's just been controlling the forwards excellently. But again, Mira, that knockout punch of Ochoa and Sanchez has been working so well today.
Absolutely, you're seeing how working in those pods and those phases is really paying off for the Mexico team.
And again, Mexico trying to be too cheeky in the front of the lineout.
We heard the wind pick up a little bit there. It's a lot of decision making. Throwing that ball in, it needs to be straight. It can be affected by the wind.
You can have the line, or you can have the scrum. What do you want?
And the referee just giving them the options, lineout or scrum. Bermuda up for the lineout. Strange call in all this windy weather. As you can see how much the referee's flag is waving in the distance. Almost like if we're at a carnival fete.
The betting will definitely be happening after this tournament, but right now these teams still have work to do.
Again, the number 90 for Bermuda taking into contact Bremer. And again, the tackler just cut the Mexican defense coming from the side, signaled by referee Staglan. Naylor takes it up, no one steps up. Steps Ochoa, still on his feet, hard to take down. Finally, he's knocked it on. Sanchez on the counter attack, he has space. Can he go all the way? Wrapped up by the Bermuda defense.
Let it come, let it come, let it come.
We're seeing two of these standout runners, one for either side. Incredible running on the pitch here.
And again, ball out to number 18, Campos. Mexico trying to shoot out wide here. Fernandez just bobbling it forward there. And he did everything right except that all game today.
Hey, keep it down.
Again, referee realizing, the players are working very hard, getting tired, making sure to maintain control over this game. The replay here. Ooh, just see that little bubble forward.
And we see the number 21 comes on for Mexico. That's Abel Puente. I hope I got that right.
The scrum here. Thank you, Kelson. You corrected me. I've been telling everyone it's 1 meter. Can't drive past a meter. It's actually 1.5 meters, but I would, as a prop, tell myself 1 meter because it's hard to stop driving when you start.
Naylor finally gets in the hand of Botello. He bumps off one. He plays like a very big man. And again, the ball to Cooper. Cooper steamrolls one defender. He's still going. Cooper taking it a odd 20 meters forward. Picked off by Sanchez. Sanchez tries to boot it up just behind the back of the captain, Stephen Augustus. He doesn't seem to gather it. He loses one defender. bumps into another, finally taken down inside the 22.
Let's go. Lower side.
Met solidly by the Mexican defense.
Go, Kwame.
And the referee calls a penalty there
Offside.
for offside. And again, it's a lot of jabs by both teams, but not a knockout punch so far.
Bermuda taps. They're running up this ball now.
Brandon! Get there!
We'll see which phases they're planning to work here. They may use...
You're off your feet. Stay.
Here we go. Penalty again. Bermuda going quickly with it.
And again, out to the lanky number 8. He uses silky hands to get it out wide. And again, the hands just giving up on them there. Augustus knock it on.
But good work to Bermuda. They played until the whistle. The Mexico athletes were there looking to capitalize and get an advantage, but Bermuda still picked up the ball even though they realized there'd be a knock on. So this resets with the scrum.
And again, replacement there as the number 19 for Mexico comes on. Fabian Castaneda.
Coach.
As one of the Mexican big boys get a break.
Set.
Fernandez's job is done.
Steady. Done.
And again, Fernandez really doing an excellent job for his team today. The knockout combination, Fernandez Ochoa, were excellent in this game.
Seconds. Coach.
Mexico in the driver's seat, looking to add more points to the tally.
Whoa. Back.
Free kick given by the referee. Early engagement called by the referee.
Again, you can see scrum half there was trying something a little bit different, but they get the advantage here and they're taking it forward again, using those pods.
Playing advantage offside.
And again, replacement Castaneda comes on and try to pick up where Fernandez left off. The referee paying advantage. Praga shoots it out wide to his captain. In the hands of Carvajal, and he's away. Big collision there by the Bermuda defense. Side entry signaled by the referee. Torres takes it quickly, but met soundly by Augustus, the captain. The referee managing the situation, just telling the Mexican captain to just stop the back chat.
I warned you guys about the sacrifice. That was dangerous. Alright, that was a short warning.
And the referee, as you heard the referee in the background, third warning.
Okay.
Looking at the replay there, Torres takes it quickly. The captain meets and lifts him beyond the horizontal. Excellent work by the referee. And Bermuda 2 men short now, going to 30 minutes into the game. Mexico come just short of line.
Yeah, you got it.
They got it. Try time, Mexico.
Ready?
Bermuda really strong in those tackles, but of course having to use that discipline and the warnings coming from the referee, the information is there. It'll be disappointing for Bermuda, of course, and Mexico getting the try. 31 points on the board and another kick on the way.
And again, Mexico always a bit sharper on the attack. Just again, Bermuda not stepping off the try line or the gain line in order to make the big hits. And Mexico just fall over the line. 31 points to 0, and we can say it's all but over. Bronze medal for Mexico. With that yellow card to Bermuda captain, they'll finish the game 2 men short.
Bermuda has been training for this tournament, playing their men's teams at home, which is great for the development, great competition. But as we've been saying, there are differences in some of the rules, and of course,
what's the actual running time?
When you're accustomed to playing in this with senior division, those things, they need to be remembered, otherwise penalties can be drawn in the under 19 division.
And again, a relatively quiet game for Naylor. He's going to get us back off the restart. And And again, if you look at the body language of the Bermuda boys, a bit dejected, but they still go ahead. Big hit there by the Bermuda number 6, Alex Wally. If we can get a replay on that tackle, nice solid hit.
Keep it down.
And again, off the kickoff there,
Keep it down.
big blindside hit there. The catcher just couldn't see him from his peripheral.
Bermuda was ready and waiting for that.
Bar. Set.
Bermuda in the half of the Mexico team now.
And the ball out to Naylor. Dinks it forward to Botello. He seemed to be slightly in front.
11. Offside.
And again, a bit anxious to get things underway. Mexico again take it quickly. And this should be another cloud. Double blast of the whistle.
They were looking to get that ball out to some of their speedsters who could have run and scored that try.
19.
But again, the referee showing a bit of leniency as the player is down for a bit of attention. And again, this has been the song of the day for Bermuda, just giving away the penalties, offsides, off their feet. And again, going back to the camp and going back to the drawing board, we will look to beef up the discipline of this team.
Well, Bermuda is under a lot of pressure right now. We saw how disciplined they were in the first half. I can attest to how it feels when you're defending on the line. It's very hard to think about getting back, especially to that 10 meters when you know that you're seeing the other team running at you with the ball in hand.
And again, Torres just putting the ball into touch.
It's going to be another line out. See the touch judge indicating it's going to Mexico.
And again,
numbers, guys.
this second half is all about done. Just under a minute left in this game. Mexico unassailable, 31-0 lead over Bermuda. And Bermuda really couldn't crack this safe today. They really tried their best. And we see the wind just dancing the ball in the line out.
Huge height with those lifts.
You have an option, line or scrum. You're going to take, okay, let's have the line.
And again, in this round men's U-19 tournament 2022, here at the UE Mona Bowl, Jamaica, Mexico on their way for the bronze medal. Up next, championship match, the local boys Jamaica taking on the USA South. And again, great line out here by Bermuda to the hands of Botello. He shoots it out right to Augustus, and it's a substitute on the pitch, number 21 Furtado, just taking it up. Naylor sends it back to the lanky number 8. Bermuda finally waking up in this match, but a little too late is the call. Mexico steal it off the tackle. The Mexico ball here is just about over. Knocked on in the off the pass by Castaneda, the substitute. Scrum down Bermuda ball.
Just noticing, looking at Faison Augustus, who has to be off the pitch right now, and actually seeing one of the Mexico players coming over and having a conversation with him and just giving him some support. And that's something that we just love to see playing rugby. Literally, they're on the pitch and they're competing against each other, and just to the sidelines, you can see they're working together.
And again, we're just about in referee time. Mexico leading 31-0. And again, Bermuda two-man short. Mexico could drive another nail in this coffin if they turn the ball over. But Bermuda is optimistic to at least get one score in this game as the scrum half loops around to Naylor. Naylor sends out to Augustus. Finally taken down in the Mexico half. The big number 17, Devon Soto, being driven back. tackle not rolling away. Bermuda going to take it quickly. He's isolated. Big bump. Keeps his legs. Finally, he's down. Referee playing advantage. Bermuda finally taking it quickly. The ball just goes behind. Big blast of the whistle by the referee. Not 10 is a call.
Not 10.
Bermuda making their way back up the pitch now. Great opportunity for them.
And again, Naylor looking for the line out, which has been their bread and butter this entire tournament.
Full line. Full line. Full.
They'll be looking to get some points on the board before the end of this game.
And again, the referee's just saying time has expired. This is the last play of the game.
In the line, boys.
Bermuda are going to try to use it out wide to the substitute. Excellent throw, turned over by Mexico. They still want another crack at this. Big hit by the number 10. The ball spilling into the 22-meter line. Aggressive defense, a little too late. And there you have it, the final whistle. Mexico bronze medal winners, 31 points to 0 over Bermuda.
What an intense game, Carlson. Mexico, you see them celebrating. Bermuda worked really hard. It wasn't their day today.
And again, just consoling the teammates, the Bermudan team, just letting them know it's okay. You work hard out this weekend here, but Mexico was just far superior today. The former champions just showing their elk out there today, and they just stomped home to victory. 31 unanswered points over Bermuda. And again, at the end of this third place playoff, Mexico 31 points to 0 over Bermuda. As we look at the highlights of this third place match. And again, excellent weather and excellent kickoff by Naylor. Mexico strikes first to the big body of Ochoa, just pumping multiple players over for the try. Mexico in front, 5 points to 0 at that point. And again, Mexico knocking at the door again, really just looking on the outside, just looking for options. And again, tap and go from the back of the scrum here by Leighton, the number 1, the big number 1, just looked up, saw no one attentive for him, no post available, and he was over the line for Mexico's second try. As you see the captain, Sanchez, silky tap over the head, and you can see a lot of silky running from the number 11. And again, penalties galore in this match as Sanchez continued to knock them over. Second half action, Sanchez continued his dominance of the game here. Referee giving a red card for that infringement there. Dangerous tackle by the Bermuda player, just tipping cover hard on the contact there. That was the number 12 for Bermuda, Ryan Daniel. And Mexico using their man advantage. They're taking to task Bermuda. Referee Stagland not happy with how things were going, gifting penalties after penalties, and Sanchez was just saying thank you very much. And again, quick tap by the captain, smart movement. Bermuda unaware of what was happening, and over the line for another try for the number 12. Mexico in total control here, and again Torres trying to get it, and the captain just losing his cool. Big scoop tackle. He was sent to the sin bin, and that was lights out for Mexico, for Bermuda. Mexico scored one last try in the corner, just turning the lights out for Bermuda. Jubilant Mexican celebration by the boys. Bermuda at this point down 31 points to 0. And again, dominant performance by the Mexican boys in green. We now go downstairs for some interviews from the two teams.
Faison, hard luck to losing today, but what was your overall assessment of this tournament?
My overall assessment was a great experience. A great experience. My boys have fun. We all have fun. We all love the game of rugby. We sure that we love the game of rugby, and that's all.
Yeah, what's your personal experience like though, competing in a tournament like this?
Great. Yeah. Great. I had fun.
So when you get back home now, are you going to work on your rugby
yes,
game?
I'm going to go home, work on what I have to work. Me and my team are going to work on what we have to work. Come back even harder.
All right, well, thank you and hard luck.
All right, nice one. Have a nice day.
So you must be happy that Mexico would have walked away with the third position. What do you think about the entire tournament though?
Feeling a bit disappointed. I feel like if we have played the same as we played against USA and against right now Bermuda, we would have been top contestants, but we just couldn't keep ourselves together the whole tournament. But I'm pretty happy about the result.
Well, now that your tournament, your playing time is over in this tournament, how are you going to spend the rest of your time here in Jamaica?
We're gonna have some common social events with all the teams, get to know everyone from everywhere, and just have a good time here in Jamaica.
All right, well, we look forward to seeing you at the next tournament.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well done.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. This is what it's all about. The final of the U-19s Rugby Americas North Championship. It's going to be the local boys, Jamaica, taking on the visitors, USA South. Nice crowd in the background over there for Jamaica. Support